Okay, you're probably wondering, Chari, how did you get into this situation? Well, it all had to do with this player, also known as Daniel, a scammer, who has been trying to sell me a PS5 and Nintendo Switch for half the price. And he somehow managed to get my phone number. And I managed to encounter him today, because today is Cyber Monday. Basically Black Friday but online, and I'm here to confront him. But before we get any further into this video, if you can drop a like down below, it would be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But let's begin. So something strange happened to me while I was playing Among Us. I was looking to see if there was any new cyber deals. Since today was Cyber Monday, I didn't see anything special, so I entered the game, and the moment I joined I began to lag. Maybe the Among Us servers aren't working, since it was Cyber Monday. I then entered the match and I lagged even more. There is something wrong with the game. Could the other crewmates be facing the same issue? The imposter eliminated me, and I was now the guardian angel, so I had to protect the crewmates. And then I checked cameras, and I saw Daniel. Where was he walking? A body was reported, but nobody was ejected. But I'm pretty sure I just saw Daniel while I was checking cameras. So I went back to security and I saw Daniel again. And then another meeting was called. Maybe Daniel doesn't want me to look at him. But what is Daniel up to? Nobody was ejected from the scout, so I made my way back to cameras. And that's when I saw Daniel enter communications, and he was doing something to the computer. My screen began to lag and I knew Daniel was up to something, and I'm not sure what he's doing. He was then walking closer to security, and he kicked me out of the scout. Daniel's up to something. I was now back in the scout after I was kicked out by Daniel. He must be doing something to the Among Us servers and the scout. I entered communications and I began to experience even more lag. What did Daniel do to the computer? And as I was investigating, another meeting was called, and I was really confused. Nobody was ejected, and luckily I was still alive, so I made my way over to cameras to check if I could see Daniel again. And that's when I saw Daniel in Mira HQ, and I saw him enter the admin room, I believe. Daniel was doing something to the software. As Daniel was just standing there, I began to experience more lag. He must be installing some sort of virus into Among Us. Or maybe there's another reason. And that's when I got a notification from Daniel. What could he want from me? He did have my phone number. So I got on my phone and I checked my messages, and it was definitely Daniel. The message read, "I am back, Chari. Today is Cyber Monday. You refused my offer and I'm here for my revenge. I have installed a bug into the Among Us servers and every crewmate will pay. Be careful with Cybester. He is after you." I decided to ignore Daniel's messages, and I got back in the scout and I was experiencing the same lag. Could this be Cybester? And that's when I got randomly disconnected from the lobby, as well as the other crewmates that were with me. Daniel was definitely up to something. So I entered another lobby with a few other crewmates, and I'm wondering if they know anything about Daniel, since he has been a problem in the Among Us servers. And I was disconnected again, and I was unable to enter another match. Why is this all happening? Maybe Daniel is telling the truth, and Cybester is after me. I need to find a way to prepare. I could finally enter a match, and I quickly decided to go check the cameras to see if I could get any more clues on Daniel. And that's when I saw him on pull lists, and he was doing something to the computer software. My screen was now lagging, and Daniel has done something to the Scout, Mira HQ, and now pull lists. The airship is most likely next. So I went to communications to investigate this issue. I wanted to double check. to see if Daniel left any sorts of extra clues since my last encounter with him. And that's when the imposter eliminated me, and that was now the guardian angel. Was the imposter there to stop me from looking at potential evidence on Daniel? That could be the reason why he was there. Since I was unfortunately eliminated, I went back to cameras on my next match. And this time, as I expected, I saw Daniel. But this time he was on the airship. He has taken over every single map in Among Us. I saw him doing something to the computer, and he turned off my cameras. Could this be a way of Daniel trying to communicate with me? So I went over to communications because if Daniel's trying to communicate with me, it's most likely going to happen in the communication room. So I entered and that's when I saw Cybester. He made my screen lag and was glitching all over the place. Is this the brand new Among Us bug that has been causing all sorts of lag? He then used electricity on me and destroyed my crewmate. There is a new problem in Among Us, and we need to stop it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. And check out these other stories.